I don't even know if I like updated my fucking stream info, but there we go. Now it should be. Music. Starting intro thingy. I'm not even gonna do shoutouts. I'll do a shoutout in my channel, I guess.
I'm coming for that #1 headband. Justice, you ain't nothing but a dead man. I said a fairy tale, it's a red band. Cut an arm off and I pry it out your dead hand. Dead eyes, demon with a dead.
By any chance, do you miss the Disturb Arena? It was like it was practically my theme song.
I'll turn you up a smidge.
Who does this fool think he's dealing with? He's beneath me. I'll show him. I'll show them all.
Yeah, okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's just switch to desktop live right away. Make sure everything's on and working and good to go. Hello, Internet! It's your boy, Munch-Dawg. Tired and dying. Same shit, different day.
Hopefully I can change your mood.
It's like I've been in a perpetual state of anxiety since yesterday. I checked my grade on last week's project, like the brochure I was working on. Come to find out, I got. I mean, okay. I realized that like what I'm about to say is gonna be like, oh, poor baby. I got a B.
Oh, you.
Which I know doesn't sound that bad, but like I've been getting straight A's this entire course. And the reason I got a B was because I apparently missed the memo that this was supposed to be like a brochure version of the menu that I made. I thought I was just making a promotional brochure for the restaurant. So I had like an about us section and like some notes about our process of like where we get our like ingredients and like our highly trained staff and blah 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 blah, and like a quick snippet about like the logo. I was like, okay, this is a good, I feel like this is a good brochure, let's go, rock on. And it turns out, no, that's not what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to make it into like a menu brochure. So then I had to like remake the entire design in a single evening. I mean, I guess I could have just waited until I could have done that like throughout the week, but I wanted to get it fixed like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I've just been like second guessing my design in its entirety, and like today, like this week is a discussion and critique for the class. So I'm like, I'm waiting for people to just tell me that my shit sucks or something. Like I've seen a couple other projects that people have submitted so far, and like they look way better than mine in my personal opinion, even though like Julie says she likes mine better.
Well, she would say that. She has to. She loves it.
But I don't know. So
well,
like, that's got me in like a
wish...
state of anxiety. And then today, what was I opening? I got distracted with my ranting about my own mishaps.
Well, I wish I could give you the encouragement, but unfortunately, I'm kind of biased because I think Bob Ross would die in front of your eyes and how amazing your art is. So that
I mean,
tell you how biased I am.
I mean, I can send you the revamped version if you want to take a look at it.
Munch, I'm always going to side with you.
Hold on. I'm assuming you can open PDFs. Most computers can.
I tried to at one point. I had to go to the doctor's for it.
Shit, are you like away from your mic or something?
Yeah.
You seem very quiet. I'll turn you up. Not really.
I have my mic right on my mouth.
Weird. Well, I turned you up a bit, so that should help.
That better?
That's a bit better. I Yeah, I have you, like, according to my audio bars, you're coming in at the same volume that I am, but, like, to me, like, on my end, you sound quiet as shit. I don't know why.
Hey, some people wish they had that privilege.
Maybe I need to just turn up the volume on my system.
Some people wish they had that privilege, Munchie. There's past enemies I had in the there's past enemies I used to have in school and college. You're literally coming up to you in your DM going, how did you turn him off? How? I've been wanting to for years.
But yeah, I sent you the PDF. You want to take a look at that? I'm gonna get Stream Raiders set up before we start working on the project some more. There we go.
Yay.
Oh lord,
Munchie.
that's a lot of...
Guess what I put on the soundboard?
What did you put on the soundboard?
If you have anxiety, throw it out the window.
How do you add stuff to the soundboard?
You go onto soundboard and it should have a plus sign on the very top that says add to sound. But I think you can only give it on your server because you don't have any powers over here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. My phone is buzzing in my pocket. This
Ooh,
better be good. So I have a story from the last few days. I think someone was trying to scam me. So you remember that? You remember that monogram I did that I was like really happy with?
I've got a story for you after this one, but okay, yeah.
Like, so I made that monogram for my friend, right?
Alright.
And like, it looked really good. I was really happy with it, and I posted it to socials because, I mean, promotions and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like 5 minutes later, I get a DM from someone who I don't know. I'm not friends with them. You know nothing about like who they are or like their account or anything like that. And they're like, "Hi, I'm interested in your art." Like, okay. Well, I mean, I've got a pretty lengthy list of commissions to work through, so if time isn't an issue, then I mean, I guess let me know what your budget is. And I'm just gonna pull out my phone and read it verbatim because this is such a fucking ridiculous conversation. I still don't know if this is a real dude or like some idiot, like bot. I was like, "Yeah, hi, I'm interested in your art." I go, "Hi, I have a pretty lengthy commission list and not a lot of free time, so if that's not an issue, then what would you like made?" And then they send me the exact fucking monogram that I had just posted that day, like 10 minutes earlier at this point, and go, "I love this, and I'm willing to buy it. What is your budget?" And I'm like, that's not for sale. It was custom made for a friend. So then they send me another picture, the profile pic I made for my buddy Scorpion. Is this for sale? Also, no. I generally do custom commissions. I also sell stickers and shirts. If you're interested in that, I can send you a list of options. Okay, I'm interested in buying 5 shirts. How much will it cost? Like, doesn't ask for, like, any shit like that. And I'm like, you know, I explain, like, $50 not including shipping, which I'm going to be increasing the prices because I realized I didn't factor in, like, labor time into my pricing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bump that up from $10 a shirt to, like, 15, and I feel like that's still fair. Shipping would add about $8, $9 depending on your location. They send me an address and they ask what my payment method is, and I'm like, if you want to buy shirts, go to my store page, Munch-Dawg.shop. And they're like, no, send me some pictures of the shirts here. And I'm like, fucking why? Just go to the store page.
Yeah, like, you...
And they say, what are the costs of the shirts? As if I didn't already tell them that. And I say, I'm only going to say this once more, dude. Go to the store page. Images and prices and a way to easily order stuff is all there. Like, and I haven't heard back since. Like, I'm pretty sure they were trying to get me to, like, send them payment info so they could try to scam me or something. So that added on to my fucking mood today. I was just like, seriously, I have to deal with this shit now?
Well, you want to hear my story?
Sure.
Josh nearly got scammed.
Josh nearly got scammed? How?
I was watching this stream. Thank fucking God I was.
Was it like, hold on, was it like that dude that was like, I'll promote your stream for a nominal fee?
No, different one. It was like, hi, I don't want to interrupt your stream, but I want to. Oh, it was like, hi, I don't want to interrupt your stream, but I'm an artist, and if you want, you can commission me to do some art, and I can liven up your this, that, and the other. I'm like, oh, this fucker really wants to try. I DM Josh. I was like, Josh, he's scamming me, you know. And Josh was like, oh, then bang him. I'm like, chill.
Like, I mean, it's one thing to come into the stream and be like, you know, like interact a bit and be like, blah, 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 and like let people, I don't know. Like, as an artist, I kind of have mixed feelings about that, because that's how you promote, is you go into people's places and you fucking talk to them, but like...
Playballs.
Huh?
You said playballs.
People's.
You said playballs.
You go into people's places, and you fucking, like, you interact, and you, like, you know, maybe casually drop the fact that you make artwork. And, like... But, like, also, I feel like that's not, like... There's a certain etiquette about that, where, like, you don't do that in someone's stream so much as, like... Unless, like, they ask what you do, you know?
Oh, yeah. I had one of those as well, you know.
Huh?
I had one of those.
What do you mean? Had one of those? Like, someone...
Like, saying about my, commission and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But I kind of caught him in the act. Like, they were talking about, art, this, that, they were like, talking about art, I was like talking to them, like this and I was like, oh, so what do you do? And they were like, oh, I'm an artist. And I'm like, oh, cool, like my friend Munchie's an artist. Like, I was just shouting you out and everything. And because how can I not? And he started acting really shady, and I was like, by the chance, you're not gonna ask me about it. You're not gonna ask me to. You're not gonna ask me to like commission you, are you? And all I see is, well, that's up to you if you want to. Just
like, what do you mean they were acting? Like, what do you mean they were acting shady?
Like, they seem to go on the same route of like doing that shit. Like, just saying like, oh, like. Just I can't remember the full conversation, but all I remember is it seemed so sketchy, and I was like, "Well, are you?" As it's like this whole thing where you're just gonna ask me to like commission you and this, that, and the other, and they were like, "Well, that's only if you want me to," and it's like this, that, and the other, like trying to dumb it. I was like, "Dude, listen, I ain't interested. I don't really like scammers like you, and they kind of piss me off. So this is what we can do." You can either stay, I can treat you like a normal human being. You can chill, we can talk to each other about stuff, and that's it. Or two, you can fuck off and just leave me alone.
It's like, it's kind of hard to tell these days between like someone who is actually genuinely trying to like... I hate that that's where we're at now too, is like someone that was in Silence's server, which I don't know if they're still in Silence's server. I'm kind of curious now. I'm gonna go hop over there. I don't know who they are. No. Hold on.
No, I'm saying I don't know who Silence is.
Oh, Epic Search Silence. I made like some emotes and a banner for them and stuff. I don't know where his server went. Where'd it go? Here it is. Let's see. So if I go to the DMs, they should be pretty high up. It was someone.
By the way, the leaflet you made, the leaflet you made is sick.
Thank you.
I had to download it and everything.
Why the fuck does the like? Why does it cut off people's names? Is this genuinely like what they're fucking?
Dude, it's happening to me.
What?
That like it only leaves like a certain letter and then just like a few dots afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening to me. Don't worry.
That irritates the shit out of me. I don't know if they're still in his server, but I'm pretty sure I'll recognize the icon here. It's like looks like one of those pre-made. Yeah, they're still in his server. I don't remember what their name is or who they are, but like they were a mutual. They were in a mutual server. They were in Silence's server, so I was like, okay, I'll accept their friend request. And they immediately start off with like this spiel about how they're an artist and they specialize in da 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 da, and like maybe I want to like see their portfolio and commission them. And I was like, you're not gonna believe this, bro. I'm also an artist, so I mean, I kind of don't need your services, but I mean, I'm down to see your portfolio, and like, you got any tips, I'm down to listen. And like, radio silence after that.
Dude, Andy got caught once. Like, this dude did it on James's stream, and I was like, and James was like, no, I'm alright. And I was like, well, I'm interested. And James was like, Jack, no, not while I'm streaming. And I just said, sorry. He whispered me afterwards, and I was like, he's like, oh, like, can I get your Discord, this, that, and the other? So I sent him it.
Isn't this the dude that like, kind of where you... This sounds like the story you told me when that one dude was trying to get me to like buy promotion.
No, I think it might have been the same dude, but like this is a dude who's like trying to sell me off, and he was like, oh, this is a website I've got, this is a portfolio, this, that, and the other. Have a look at it, and I looked at it, I was like, this is really cool. Like some of these I'm actually legitimately wanting, and I talked to him. And after looking, I talked to him, and I was like, dude, your art's so cool. Nothing. I was like, yeah, so, and I was like, so, your stuff's cool, dude. Like, what was your idea for this one? Nothing. And then I was just like, dude, nothing.
That sounds like they're just bad at marketing.
I told a few people, and they were like, oh yeah, we know that person. He's literally scamming you. So, let's see. Do you see why I don't want to go on Fiverr?
But like, okay, hold on. Is there a background check process or?
It's just I'm just very like. I'm very cautious on like trying to hire someone and then find out that they're just copying everyone else and somebody else's work.
What is the vetting process of Fiverr? In order to become a vetted and approved seller, you will go through an evaluation process performed by the team. Our team will review and evaluate your qualifications, past work experience, and performance on the Fiverr platform. So it's like... So, like, there are actual vetted people on Fiverr. It's not just, like, the Wild West of commission work.
I don't know. It's just how I've felt for a while. Because I've scrolled through Fiverr, and sometimes I would pass, like, thousands of people, and there would be, like, 2 or 3 people who have different tags and different names with like the same art on their front page, and I'm just like, what? You know what I mean?
Kinda. So like they're like separate accounts that are
like
have the same shit.
Yeah, like there'll be like 2 separate people who have 2 different like names, 2 different everything, but they're selling the same like emotes or something. And I'm like, what am I meant to do? Like, how am I meant to trust people?
Well, what that could be is Like, that could be them just, I don't know, that does sound sketchy as shit, honestly. I don't have a defense for that.
Thank you. I don't know, it's just I've always felt weird about it.
Like, I don't fucking know there, dude. Like,
To be honest, I have massive trust issues anyway. with anything.
you don't say.
Listen! I trust you with my art. That's at least something.
That is something. I'm just giving you shit. Ugh.
To be honest, I would rather have some person going, "Are you sure you're not depressed, lol?" than somebody coming up to me like bloody Nat James and everyone else going, "Some bitch!" Hey, isn't it weird that Nat's laugh so weird that it makes you look like more of a bitch? And I'm like, hey, what? Where the hell did I come into this?
I feel like that's just how our friends show love, though.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get used to it. It kind of hurts still. See, I didn't really grow up with I didn't really grow up with learning what sarcasm and what do you call it? Banter. That's the word. I didn't really grow up with banter really. I just got told that if somebody says nasty things here, you meant to take it as bullying and stuff. I've never really taken it well. I did have some sorry.
I was gonna say, I mean, generally speaking, the easiest way to go about it to figure out whether or not people are giving you shit or being assholes, because there's an important difference between the two, is to just go, are you taking a piss or are you like genuinely being mean right now? Because most of our friends won't hold back if they're genuinely being mean. They will let you fucking know. But also most of the time, our friends aren't like generally aren't gonna be genuinely mean unless you did something to piss them off, which, I mean,
I try not to, but my mouth always opens up.
I'm not gonna even. There's a joke there. I'm not gonna take it.
See what I mean?
I love you, buddy. My brain died. I had something else I was gonna follow that up with, but I don't remember what the fuck it was.
I don't know. It's just I've always had trouble like recognizing banter and sarcasm and stuff. That can be just because of things.
Yeah, I feel like that could be very easily blamed on your autism, dude. Because like, isn't that a thing?
Yeah. But I just don't want to say. Oh, it's because I'm autistic. It's like it feels like an excuse at that point. You know what
I mean, if it's a genuine reason, it's not an excuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't want to use it because there's too many people who I've met who are like, "Oh my god, stop saying you're autistic. It's stupid. Don't start blaming your autism for everything you do." And it's like,
those people are called shitbags, and fuck them.
Like, and I don't even say, "Oh, it's because I'm autistic," or oh, sorry, I shot you. I'm autistic. It's like, not that kind of stuff.
I'm sorry, I was stimming and I pulled the trigger unintentionally.
It's not like I'm doing that. It's like I always go like, oh, maybe it's because I'm autistic. Maybe like I'm still like curious about my autism as well.
Like you're trying to figure out if maybe that's the reason that certain things like don't click with you or you have issues with certain things. Like you're genuinely trying to figure some shit out and people just pop in like, oh, you're just gonna use that as an excuse for everything, huh?
Right.
Like that's just straight up shitty. That's
like sometimes I'll talk to certain people who I'm like who are autistic and I'm like, this has happened to me. Is this like an autistic thing or is it a me thing? And they'll go, it sounds like a you thing, dude. And they'll go, alright, well at least I know it. At least I know I'm broken. And it's not just because of the deactivation code that's been instilled in me when I was born.
deactivation code. Never quite heard it described like that.
Neither have I, but it came out that way.
Alright, we're making progress. We're doing stuff. We're getting places. Like, I just gotta finish up the lining of the stuff on the bar layer, and then we can start expanding and coloring and shading and all that good shit. I have white people taco meat on my glasses, and I don't know how it got there. I thought I wasn't that messy of an eater, but apparently I am.
It can't be any more worse than what I fucking had.
Dude, I like having a girlfriend that can like cook good food has kind of ruined white people tacos for me. Like, so okay, I guess I should preempt this with, you know what white people tacos are, right, Shin?
No.
Okay, so the difference between white people tacos and authentic tacos is that white people tacos use basic bitch ground beef with like prepackaged taco seasoning, and top it with shredded cheddar cheese and maybe some sour cream and beans. That is
fast food joint.
That is like, yeah, basically homemade Taco Bell but shittier.
To be honest, dude, don't shoot me in the throat for this. Never had a taco in my life.
You've never had a taco? Oh, dude,
Spicy shit.
I mean, you can have tacos that aren't spicy.
Can you?
Like tacos don't have to be spicy.
I didn't know.
But I guess I need to clarify with you then. What do you consider to be spicy?
Spice?
Like, could you handle seasoning?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had this.
Alright, if you ever come to America and you come to visit, I will make the Puerto Rican rice that Julie has taught me how to make. Because I've had people claim that that is spicy, but it is most definitely not. If you can't handle that, then you probably can't handle tacos.
Is it sad that spice cakes seem spicy to me?
Spice cakes? Okay, I gotta Google.
Spice cake, not cakes.
Oh, those taste spicy to you?
Yeah.
But, hold on. All that has in it is cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg.
Look!
You can't handle cinnamon?
Listen, I'm not an adventurous boy, okay? The only adventure I do is going from my bedroom to the kitchen and back. That's it. No word of a lie. That was a legitimate question to my geography teacher, and that was a legitimate answer, and he got me in detention.
Okay, so
he was literally just like, can you tell us if you had to go from your house to anywhere, could you do like geographically like map it out? He asked me, I was like, I'm sorry, sir, but I only know the only geographical knowledge I know is to my bedroom, to the kitchen and bath, and putting in the kitchen.
But A, that's hilarious, and B, that's probably.
Of course it is. That's what got me into Tetris, because it was hilarious.
But like, okay, so here's what I want. Okay, can you do black pepper?
Never had it.
You've never had black pepper?
Nope.
Like, just salt and pepper.
Dude, I can't even take spicy sausage. That sounds fucking wrong. Fucked. Like, my granddad normally gets like sausages in a packet, and they're like spicy sausages, and literally my lips start burning.
Maybe
Not even that hot.
maybe you can't handle tacos then. I'm gonna just say it's probably a safe bet that you can't handle even non-spicy tacos. Because non-spicy tacos still have spice to them, but it's like extremely mild. Meanwhile, I'm over here adding ghost pepper wing sauce to like everything I have for lunch.
Yeah, fuck off. If you put me on ghost peppers, you'll be burying me.
Oh, dude, that's not something you give to someone who can't handle spicy. Like, I've seen so many times people like, oh, this will be fucking hilarious, bro. Like, no, it's not. You're gonna kill your friend, and then you're gonna feel like an asshole.
You're gonna throw up.
Like, I've got a buddy. Okay, hold on. I've got a buddy who has a similar like spice resilience level as you, where he'll jokingly say like, "Oh, I'm mayonnaise is spicy white."
What?
Like, he obviously he doesn't.
Weirdly enough, I've never had mayonnaise.
Do you flavor your food?
The cheese, yeah.
My God, man, you need to open your horizons as far as like flavoring goes. I feel like you're missing
I'm
out.
already the size I am. If I expand my horizons, I'll expand like a fucking bloody blow up mattress. Last thing I need.
I suppose, yeah, we can't be making food taste even better.
Like my granddad always says to me, like, oh, have you ever tried this? I'm like, no. And he's like, well, taste it. I'm like, no, I won't like it. He's like, well, how do you not know that you don't like it if you never tried it? I'm like, granddad, you're literally trying to convince me to eat more food in your house. Keep the food for yourself that I say I don't like. And keep yourself on the living side, please. Fucking hell. Like, even this one time, he was like, oh, just try these crackers. I'm like, granddad, I'm not gonna like them. And he's like, try these crackers. I'm like, fine. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Whatever. Tried one. Every time he got them in, I had the full packet, and I was like, this is your doing. I told you I didn't want it. And now I eat them with Philadelphia cheese, and I'm happy.
Okay,
What's the one lesson for life, people? The one that if you see a person who the way he solves his depression is by eating, first rule of meeting them: don't convince them to eat more fucking food. Because if they come for eating, go, oh, have you ever tried this? And when they like it, you're the reason they committed suicide. Congratulations.
Jesus.
I bet your day is better now, eh?
Is that ready?
I bet you're ready now. I bet you're happy now, right?
Oh my God. That was so dark, and yet I loved it.
Am I telling the truth?
I mean, I feel like it's a bit extreme, but it's also a fair point.
That's what literally I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do comfort eating. That's what I do. But I am depressed.
Oh, dude,
And
fucking trust me, I get that. Eating is one of my coping mechanisms too.
every time my granddad's like, oh, you should try this. Like, you should try this. Like, you should try this orange. You should try this banana. This, that, and the other. I'm like, you're talking to a comfort eater, saying, I don't want to eat. You're trying to convince somebody who has an eating depression and telling him, keep on eating, you'll be fine.
Dude, when you put it like that. See how this is looking so far. How about that? Alright, that looks pretty good. We got 30 seconds left.
Like, if I have any more food inside me, I'm gonna be one fucking step closer to being a full frontal Thanksgiving meal.
Shit.
Should have just said Thanksgiving meal. Just what I said, full frontal for.
I mean, it worked. It added emphasis.
Apparently, people are eating me out while I'm getting eaten out. Apparently.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
That's what probably one of them said.
God damn it. It's time for battle. This is you and me, shit. Alright. We're gonna drop a haste. And we're gonna full screen this shit. And we're gonna get rid of the chat box.
For honor!
And we're gonna drop some nuggies.
For glory! For nuggets!
Why do I have candy? What on earth is happening right now?
I think we can come to the Vikings. I think we raided a load of people who were innocent.
I can't hear you over the music.
I think of you when I sleep.
I heard that one.
God damn it! I thought I could get away with it.
You said it like right as there was a lull in the music.
Of course I would!
Alright, we're gonna go up.
Oh, by the way, guess what?
What?
I may be getting a gig for myself.
A gig?
Yeah.
Is this the radio station thing?
Yes. Oh, I must have told you.
Yeah. Hey, you
Yeah,
told
maybe
me.
getting out. I'm gonna be doing the place that opened that hasn't opened spot is hospital radio.
Cool. That's awesome, dude.
So don't take what I'm about to say for granted, but I'm happy.
Oh, I'm happy that you're happy, dude.
I'm happy that you're happy that I'm happy that you're happy.
God.
I think I added a few on, but I don't care.
God, fuck. This has been my life for like the last 3 days. It's just non-stop yawning.
Oh. Dude, I was watching this little kid like try to like pick up a like this like little kid who's like probably 10 or 6, like trying to pick up like a teenage in high school. It was fucking hilarious.
This just sounds like one of the early scenes of Moana.
It was fucking hilarious. He was like saying all this shit, and she was like, so do you want to go out with me? And she was like, I would love to, but I'm a little bit too old for you. And he's like, oh, don't worry, you might not want to go out with me now, but if you say yes now and wait for when I'm older, it's like getting a down payment on my future. I'm like, this fucking Motherfucker's got it!
Hold on, I'm sending you a GIF. I just gotta make sure it's the... Yeah, alright. This is the exact scenario that popped in my head as you're talking about this.
Oh, good Jesus.
I mean, right?
But, no, not really, because this kid was, like, suited up.
Suited up?
He had, like, tuxedo, tie, and everything. He had a briefcase.
What the fuck?
Right.
That's kind of weird. Like, if I see a kid in a suit, I got questions.
But firstly, were you in at one point a Disney movie called Baby Box?
God. I think that's Pixar, actually.
Shut up. It was funny.
Also, the movie is horrific.
Apparently so.
There's a TV show that my fucking kid loved. It was so obnoxious. Like, like some of the programming that he watches, it's like, okay, this is bearable, I can deal. And then other shit is like, oh my god, I want to fucking kill myself, make it stop.
But think of it this way, Munchie.
Eh.
Imagine what your parents thought when you were watching shit.
It probably was even worse because I watched Barney when I was really little.
So did I. I was really into Barney. If I knew he was into me as well. We could have been a happy family.
Good. I'm pretty sure the dude that played Barney started like a tantric sex cult or something.
There's actually a movie about it, you know.
What, about the Barney dude and what he did after Barney?
No, it's just about Barney in general. It's called I Love You, You Hate Me.
Who played Barney and went to jail?
This is a terrific song.
Okay, apparently some dude took like was popping pills while in costume, so that's a thing. Ah, same dude. Apparently is a tantric sex therapist who works with women as a spiritual healer. So wannabe cult leader, essentially.
Do you think their ritual songs just Barney things?
Hold on, what? Say that again?
I said, do you think their ritual song's just a Barney theme song?
Oh my god.
Best advert, the best advert ever for your fucking shit, dude. You wanna learn? You wanna hear dark jokes, stupid humor, and learn about stupid sex offenders from the 90s? Come to Munch-Dawg on Twitch TV.
I'm not gonna lie, that would probably get me to go to a channel.
Oh, really?
I'd at least check it out and be like, I mean, I'm curious now.
What would attract you, though? The dark humor or learning about sex offenders?
Both?
What?
I mean, but what? You're telling me that you wouldn't want to learn about the, like, weird sexcapades of random, like, B-list celebrities? Just for shiggles?
It's sexapades. It's not a celebration. We're not gonna have floats in fucking New York. Jesus Christ! I mean,
it's an appropriate term. Sort of.
So of. No.
I mean, escapades, sexcapades, sexual escapades, sexcapades.
What? No, you charging a barber 10 quid for a haircut, and it only gives you a haircut that's worth 2 pence. That's that. What you went through was not even. The dictionary haven't even come up with words yet. Sexapede is not a word we should be using.
Definition of sexcapade.
Imagine if you're gonna go to the Icecapade and you just imagine if you're going to Icecapades and you just dyslexic. You call it sexcapade by accident.
See, no, this is definitely a word, and it is appropriate for the context.
God damn it! Why is you? I hate human beings. Take that joke. Like this dude sings his heart out to a crowd of people, and tells his like horrible tragic backstory. And this woman goes, I love your backstory. Your singing's amazing, but the X Factor auditions are down the road. This is the chippies.
Oh my god.
I should have mentioned he was blind. That would have been. Anyway. But that's what we call a fish and chip shop, Jimmy.
A fish and chip shop?
Yeah, we have fish and chip shops. I just sell fish and chips.
Like that's all they sell is fish and chips.
Sometimes they sell like loose batter or like there's some places that sell pizza, but you know.
I have a photo that's going to enrage you.
It's a picture of me. Yeah, it is.
No. This is gonna.
Then my second question would be, why the fuck have you got a random picture of me?
Shit. Look at my stream. This is gonna enrage any British people in chat.
Cooking up some traditional British
Cuisine.
fish and chips with a fresh cup of tea.
It's canned tuna, potato chips, and Arizona green tea. Which I think y'all called potato chips crisps.
What are you trying to do?
Too far? Oh shit, I forgot I had a fucking graphics card update going on. Oh, we'll come back to that later. It'll fine.
For humor wise, fuck you. For reality wise, I don't give a shit. I'm not a big fan of this country than anyone else is in this country.
Yeah, you're telling me. I fucking, like, it's not even the country so much as, like, my fucking state every day is just proving more and more to be some kind of fucking dystopian hellscape. Like, okay, hold on. Did I tell you about this shit?
Cheese. How can you not love it?
Yeah, no, we have beer and cheese, and that's, like, the only selling points for this fucking shit show.
Take away the beer and I'm in.
Like, okay, did I tell you this story? So the government offered essentially free school lunches for school children that need it, right?
That's cool.
One of the counties in my state decided no. They decided no. If a child's parents can't afford to feed them, then fuck that child. Because
Any
that's
fuckers who are lurking in Munchie's chat right now, offended by the shit I say, sometimes not knowing what I'm saying, because I can attest it, sometimes I don't. You can't get at me making terrible jokes when there's cunts out there saying if you can't afford to feed your child, then fuck your child. Then, firstly, reword your shit. You are not a pedophile. If you are, you need to go to fucking jail. Secondly, you're a horrible person. It's not the parents' fault that they're fucking that they can't afford shit.
It's the economy. I understand some people are like just kind of cheap and don't want to pay for like that. They're like, well, the school offers lunch, fuck it. But like,
I'm gonna say this: if you're in the right mind of saying that if the parents can't afford it, the child should just starve. The only time you'll ever say that is either one, you've never fully experienced what it's like to literally live on the edge of $5, or you grew up from that and you have gained better money than you ever had in your whole entire childhood, and you forgot your fucking way of life and forgot how it feels to be on the edge of $5. Fuck you.
I think, okay, so I don't have any like actual quotes for this or anything, but like, okay, so I have a theory as to why this was a thing. Right? Like, so my state, the lovely state of Wisconsin, is very heavily right-leaning. Like very conservative, right? And one of the big talking points in the conservative world that's like a big like grief, a big like political talking point is like socialism is the devil, right? So basically, like, at a base level, regardless of who it helps, if it sounds like socialism, it's automatically bad. And I think that's what this is. I think that's why they refused the opportunity to have all of the children in the school fed, even if parents can't afford it. Because it's quote unquote socialist.
Bunch of fucking rich kids, a bunch of fucking rich adults who used to be rich kids who are fucking fed with fucking golden covered flakes from fucking Frosty.
See, the fucked up thing is that a lot of the people that are against this kind of shit aren't even like wealthy. They're just a smidge ignorant.
That means they wish they were. They were rich kids fucking fed golden flakes covered in Frosties coated in.
But at a base level, it still confuses me because like regardless of your political leanings, you would think that if there's an offer from the government to benefit your offspring, your child, the small human you brought into the world, with the promise that you would make sure they were taken care of to the best of your fucking abilities.
The only reason why they would do it is because why should I say yes to this? My kids are getting fed. My kids haven't want to go through this. So why should I help other people who are going through this?
I mean, that is, sadly, there is a lot of people like that, where they're like, I'm taken care of, fuck everyone else. That's a thing. That is definitely a thing, sadly.
Why should I bother about other people's... Why should I bother about other people? Like, I'm good, I'm great, I like all the opinions I like, so fuck everyone else. And it's like, yeah, opinions are definitely, like, fuckable. Yeah, you can definitely say fuck you to any opinion you want to. But when it comes to, you know, humans and living, you generally want to try and keep some of us alive. Like, at that point, I would be like, are you saying this because you haven't got the budget? Or are you saying this because you basically don't care? Or are you doing this because you're afraid that, like, somewhere down the line, these kids are going to be your next competition and they're going to recognize how much of a stupid bitch you are? Anything is possible.
I'm definitely seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of like attempts to like kneecap the younger generation's ability to vote. I'm seeing a lot of talk about that.
That's the thing, though. Like, if you're going to kneecap a lot of kids for the future votes, guess what? You could be, you could. These are kids. Yeah, like kids are smart. I'm not going to deny it, but these kids don't know right from left yet. But like, you're potentially could be kneecapping the next generation who could be voting for you. You're potentially kneecapping these kids who want to vote for you because they believe in what you believe in, even though it would be wrong. But fuck them.
Oh, okay, so I've also noticed a pretty hefty
can I-
trend in the vein of like. So I mean, I don't know what it's like over where you're at, Shin, right?
I don't look at politics because if I do, I will cut a bitch.
But like a lot of the policies in place from the right end of the right side of the spectrum, a lot of the policies are kind of tailor made to fuck over the poor.
Don't talk to me about spectrums, mate.
And like, I mean, a lot of people argue that's not the case, but like, I mean, you take a look at like any of their policies, and it's very blatant that like their main goal is to line their fucking pockets. Like, it didn't always used to be this way, but like that seems to be the case now. It's just blatant corruption, and I'm not saying that's not the case on the left either, but like. It's kind of turned into. Oh, there's a perfect meme for this. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Political tweet. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's gonna be here somewhere. Essentially, it was like, poor person, please help me. The right side response, it was like Republican Party response was like no, and the left's Democrat response was no, but with like a bunch of fucking emojis and hashtags for like, you know, Black Lives Matters and a rainbow and all that shit. So like, I mean, at the current situation, both sides are pretty fucking useless, but like, I feel like the.
This is what I get wrong. Like, this is why I get wrong for like not being a non-voter, because I'm just like, who really wins? Like, when, like, in retrospect, we're just voting for people who are hoping or hopefully telling the truth.
Yeah, that's kind of that's the big thing at the end of the day is like, do we trust these motherfuckers to not be lying out of their faces? Yeah, that's a big reason that a lot of people that I know that don't vote, that's their reasoning, is like, what's the fucking point?
To be honest, there's a few people in my friend group who are very mad at me because I don't vote.
Well, okay, so I kind of understand that aspect too. So like, at the end of the day, if you don't vote, you're basically just you're literally not doing anything to alleviate the situation. But like, I personally think that if you're not even remotely informed on the situation at hand, if you're not informed with the policies of either party or any people running, then like, you're probably better off not voting in the first place, because like, I feel like an uninformed vote is as bad as like not just like it's almost worse than just not voting, you know? I don't know. I'm talking on my ass here. I'm not that familiar with like.
Oh, dude, you should have seen a fight I nearly had. I was doing volunteering work at this like place that was like, it was like a massive building where people would go in and computers and go on computers and do like work, like do like seeking, and there would like be other things that would be like food bank, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And this dude, it was like the polls, the like voting was coming up, and like do that work. It was like, oh, I can't wait to do my voting because I vote for this person, this, na 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 na. and like somebody else didn't like his views because she voted for something else.
Yeah, people get very
Oh no!
at
Let me
odds.
finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
And they were like getting at each other when I was sitting at the desk. I was just like, I'm just gonna sit on this desk, play Happy Wheels until someone turns up. I don't know what the fuck to do. Literally, that's all I did. I literally found Flash games and played Happy Wheels. Anyway.
So like a fight almost started, essentially. That was what you're saying.
They were arguing. They were a heated argument. And
like screaming match or like.
No, just like level-headed, like you're wrong. This is why you're wrong, kind of thing.
I mean, that's better than what we have a lot of the time in the U.S., dude. A lot of the political discourse amongst the average citizen in the U.S. is just yelling. A lot of yelling.
But yeah, I was sitting at a desk, and because I was sitting at the desk, guess which idiot got fucking involved without his permission?
You.
Yep. And this became him, the dude going, Jack, Jack, I want to know, who do you vote for?
Oh God.
And she was like, Jack, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. You don't want to. He was like, no, he's allowed to say it. Like, I want to know. Like, I want to know who he votes for.
And then you're like, I don't vote, and they were like even angrier, right?
Let me talk. Let me talk. And she was like, Jack, Jack. She was like, Jack, this is your decision. This is what your vote is your vote, and you have the right to not conceal it, to conceal it and not say anything. And he's like, no, shut up, you bitch. And I was like, oh God. And he was like, no, who do you vote for? I literally looked at him and went, I don't vote at all. And he looked at me and went, you what? I'm like, yeah, I don't vote.
You what?
I just don't vote because and I couldn't even get me words out. It was like, oh my God, this is what I hate about this damn country, non-voters like you, this, that, and the other. And I'm just like,
bro. Oh, I got a fun story for you.
What? He was like outrageous in this fucking in this bloody building, and I literally looked at him and was like, are you angry because I'm a non-voter? Or are you angry because I didn't vote for your side? He nearly lynched me. Our boss came up and literally pulled him in and like said, like, obviously must have like told him off. She was like, and like that chick was like, oh, like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't choose to vote. And she was like, she did say it, which was like I respect your, I respect your vote. I respect the way you want to do stuff. But to be honest, you should vote. Like, there's a reason that you should vote, and the reason you've been given like the option to vote. And I was like, yeah, I get it. Like, I just don't want it. And he flew out of her office, left the building, and she called me in the office. She went, Jack, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, I'm so sorry that all happened. Like this, I can't remember the conversation, like this, that. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like it doesn't really bother me if you want to talk to me like that, whatever. Like, I just don't vote, and that's just it. Like, there's nothing special about it. Like, and oh, it was so fucking stupid. The whole situation.
So, okay, Jack, you know how I try to be like a good, like, I try to be like friendly, jovial. I try to be like friendly to people. I try to think that I like to think I'm a pretty kind-hearted person, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I doubt you know about this because it's not some shit that like. So are you familiar with the whole Kyle Rittenhouse situation?
Nope.
The long story short, this kid came across state lines with a gun that I'm pretty sure he wasn't legally able to possess, or if he was legally able to possess it, he shouldn't have been able to bring it over state lines. It was a whole thing. Long story short, he went to like a protest that turned into a riot in a nearby county here, and ended up killing two or three people. Supposedly in self-defense. I personally think that's a load of crock of shit, but whatever. The verdict is the verdict. So I was getting into an argument online with like one of my relatives about it because they're like touting him as like some kind of fucking national hero, and I'm like, I was just mad because I'm like, bro, people died. Like, all that was at risk was like buildings and products, you know, shit that can be replaced with insurance and money. And now there are 2 less human lives in this world. Like, what if that was your child, man? And like, they just wouldn't concede the point, and I got pissed. I went out and got drunk, and the same fucking topic came up at the bar.
Fuck.
Oh wow, you got a lot louder. What just happened?
Sorry, I changed stuff. Sorry.
I can hear you better now.
Yeah.
But essentially, I was at this bar in like a nearby town, like kind of a farmer, like woodsy sort of like back roads area. It was a bar I used to like going to, and I knew the bartender. And I got shithoused. But so like around shift change for the bartenders, these 2 older dudes come in, like old white guys. And they started going on about how Rittenhouse is a fucking national treasure and a hero and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and you know, me being like, but people fucking died, man. Like, those businesses are insured. They can get back to where they were at. Like, they can replace the shit that was destroyed. You can't buy back a human life. And they started just ranting at me like, fuck you, you liberal piece of shit. You're what's wrong with this fucking country. And then I blacked out.
Fair enough.
Then I came to, leaving the bar going, I love you guys, have a good night. So I don't know what the fuck happened in between those 2 points. I don't know if they were still mad at me at that point or what. But like, that's kind of where it is, like, that, like, at least in America, the political discourse is very lacking as far as like civil discourse goes. People very quickly just get in their feelings and get angry. And like start shouting.
This is why I don't talk about politics, because I've stopped giving a shit. Either way, I've given my vocal opinion on voting. My physical opinion is that I don't want to vote because I'm afraid that if I vote in someone and they're like, oh, this, that, and the other, like, yay me. and I'm like,
shit, hold on, pause that thought shit. It is time for battle! Hold on, let me give it some nuggies in the chat here. And a couple Eggmans, I guess. Oops. For honor! For glory! For nuggies! Yeah, dude, like, I respect your decision to not vote. I suppose I should wait for the battle to be over. I don't know. Should I, be narrating this?
No. The reason I don't want to vote, I don't want to vote for someone who's like, oh, like, I don't believe in your views, I believe in your views. And I'm like, yes, I believe it. I believe that you believe in my views. And then when I vote them in and they get in, they end up fucking more shit up in this country. And I'm like, well, that's my fault. I'm the blame that they're in. Like, literally, we had a politician get in. She in 1 week, she nearly bankrupted the company, the country.
That sounds familiar. Do you remember their name?
Oh God, no! She was some woman.
That sounds very familiar. I mean, that's kind of a
And I
similar
was like,
situation here. Is like you can vote for who you want to vote for. At the end of the day, like
and I'm just
there's no
like,
guarantee that they're gonna follow through on the promises. A lot of people were like, "Oh, did you vote for Biden?" Like, I mean, yeah, I did, but it was kind of a lesser of two evils things. Well, fuck you. You're the reason. Like, dude, I'm not happy with them either. But like, frankly, in
you
my
ever ask
like,
me anything
I have my reasons. I own up to the fact that I voted who I voted for.
For me personally, if anyone asked me, "Oh, did you vote for this person?" My initial awareness and answer will always be, like, "Are you asking me did I vote for this person because you voted them as well, or are you asking me I voted for them because you want to know?" Like, are you asking me if I voted for this person because you want to see, because you want me to see, you want to see yourself see if I'm on your side or not? Because you clearly want an argument
I
if
feel
I'm
like,
not.
see, I feel like there shouldn't be sides about this either. Is the thing
Because
like
if somebody said to me, "Did you vote for Biden?" and I go, "Yeah," and they voted for Biden, and go, "See, I knew we're on a wavelength. I knew we're on a wavelength." But if I say yes, and they were a Trump supporter, they'll won an argument with me. It's like,
yeah, but
are you asking me if I voted for someone just because you're interested in my vote, or because you want to see which side I'm on, just so you can either high five me or stab me?
hold on a second. Yeah, one of the enemies of the fucking piano. The shit. Anyway,
Well, why not?
so like, but that's not necessarily always the case. I mean, like, we have friends that are on whatever like end of the voting spectrum that are like, they're perfectly reasonable human beings. I've noticed a lot of the blind rage and like polarization seems to be in the older generations a lot of the
Like,
time.
I mean,
But like I've had in-depth debates with like Republican voting friends about like I've had lengthy conversations about our respective views on like politics, what we think should or shouldn't happen in society, why we voted for who this, that, or the other, Um,
that's
but then I've also had that exact experience of like someone was like, "Well, who did you vote for?" I was like, "You say the person that they were not like that was against their person they voted for, and they're immediately just like super angry and aggro and."
See, for me, I think when it comes to me in politics, it's like if I don't know my friend's politics, I don't have a reason to hate them. If somehow their political, yeah, if their political view comes out on a certain subject, and I find out what their political views are, then I don't mind debating with them. I don't mind telling them how wrong they are because of my opinion. But if we can still be friends about it, then fair enough. What is it with me and words this week? This week I've been like stumbling all over me words. It's been fucking annoying. If me and that friend can like just still have our like view,
There you go.
and still be friends and not let it jeopardize our friendship, then fine. But like, if your view is gonna be so fucking huge to a point where it's like, I ain't never gonna let this go, then I'm gonna be like, well, either stop talking about it around me or just go away. Because I don't want anything politics in my life. Because I hate it. I hate how much politics ruins friendships, ruins families, and all because somebody has an opinion. Like, if somebody comes up to me and goes, I don't like a certain race, I'll just go, well, good for you. If you don't like that certain race, go ahead on your life and not like them. I'm not going to tell you should not like them, because if that's the way you want to think about it, if that's the way you want to like or dislike someone, then that's how you want to dislike them. If you're going to push your views on me, then that's when I'll probably kick you in the cooch. But if you want to hate a particular race, good luck to you. I probably won't like it, and I probably won't want to talk to you. But I'm not going to denounce somebody of what their likes or dislikes are. And that's what politics is.
I mean, okay, that seems okay. So, I feel like someone being racist, like overtly and knowingly racist, is like, I feel like this is a pretty good reason to just be like, okay, well, fuck you.
Oh, trust me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna force you into liking.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and try to change their mind about it, because that's a fucking giant. I mean, that's the giant pain in the dick. The long and the short of it, in my personal opinion, is like,
I'm not gonna stand there and go, "Well, you're wrong for not like black people." These are thousands of reasons why you should like them, and let me list them. My analysis is gonna be: you don't like black people. Guess what? Good luck to you. You wanna hate them? You hate them. I hate you. But I know that's not gonna deter you from what you're doing. So good luck to you. I don't give a shit about you. I'm gonna go on my day. I'm not gonna stand there and go, "You're wrong. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're worse as shit." I'm like, what am I doing? I'm literally wasting my breath on somebody who obviously has an opinion that's never gonna change. So, like, if your political view is gonna be small to a point of it's so small that it's just like, I don't like that buses are late all the time. And I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hate that.
That's good for you. I particularly don't give a shit if the bus gets here. The bus gets here for me. I don't care. If that's what you want to do.
See, but I'm on a schedule, man. Like, fucking late buses suck.
Oh, trust me. It's gonna suck. But you have to think about it this way. You can argue about it all you want. The bus driver's the one who has the authority if you get on the bus or not. So you have to at least not give a shit enough to just go, "It's late. I can't do anything about it. Just get on the bus and go." Yeah, if I get on the bus and go, "Where the fuck have you been? I want a schedule. I need to do this, that, and the other. Where the fuck are you?" He can just go, "See ya."
That's true.
Like, see him in the hospital. If I wait in the waiting room for like 9 hours and I go,
What's up, man?
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get this off.
I missed like 85% of that because I had the entrance sound, but I feel like we should change topics. I'm not even sure how we got here. I think it was because we were talking about like fun stories, and I started bitching about like a recent policy decision in a school district near me, and it just kind of veered into like overarching political discussion, which, while I'm happy to have the discussion, like,
in the end,
I feel like we should. It doesn't even matter.
In the end, my view is, if you want to like or hate something, as long as you're not pushing it on human beings to a point where people want to just chuck you out, you can do what the fuck you want.
Let's talk about next week. I'm game. I'm excited for next week.
I'm not. You lot are gonna go. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm debating getting a selfie stick so that I can like stream while we're there.
Just get a very tall person.
Hey, what?
Just get a very tall person.
What is it? Get a tall person?
Yeah, don't need a selfie stick. You get a very tall person, they've already got long arms.
But the point of the selfie stick is so that you have a solid angle on the camera while you're walking around doing stuff, or just sitting there.
Whose opinion would you trust? A stick or a human being?
Well, seeing as I would be in control of the stick, don't be that guy. I mean, the other option is have my arm out like this at all times while I'm fucking walking around.
Captain Vlogger.
I don't know. Sean mentioned it. I was like, that's not a terrible idea, honestly.
Yeah, I just think selfie sticks are a big ass cash grab.
Honestly, like they're very useful for like. It gives you enough distance to where you can have like a good perspective with your phone camera. It's actually pretty useful. But it's, I mean, but like the association with selfie culture is what makes it fucking cringy.
I bet you any amount of money that it wasn't even made for selfies. Some creepy dude was like, there's a sexy girl living next door to me, and I can't look at her when she's showering. I need to find a stick that I can extend so I can get pictures of her.
Will we be hanging out with each other at the con or not? I mean, probably, dude. You're in the same hotel as us. We'll probably we'll probably be hanging out. I mean,
so
the fact that you're gonna be there, like, we're probably gonna force you to come with us places. Now I'm curious though. Original purpose of the selfie stick. Came up with the extender stick, an extendable stick with a tripod screw that was designed for use with a new small camera. He had added a mirror to the front of the camera so that photographers could see exactly what they're doing. Interesting. Okay, so this was intended for like micro cameras. Refused to go to the Chris Angel show. I mean,
he's an old dude. Of course, like this dude faked the origin. This dude was totally a fucking. He's seen some like young Asian chick living door, and he's like, I know what I need to do.
Jesus.
See, look, she's got the glasses. She had the glasses. He had the phone.
Okay, hold on. Do you see the glasses with like the funnels attached to them? What the fuck was that?
Yes. It's called funnel vision.
God. Get in the corner.
Okay. Wait, you've eliminated the corner. I can't go.
We're in the wrong server.
Fuck. Wait, I did create a corner, but not. I only created it. I created a quick chat code, like a quick VC called the corner, because not called a shit joke. And he was like, I was making it while he was telling it, and I moved him to it.
You refused to go to the Chris Angel show? I mean, that seems fair.
He's a dick.
Talk to you later, customers. All right.
Chris Angel shows can literally just be summed up as watch these eagles fly in the air, the fire bursting out of the seams. These hot chicks run around the stage while I magically play tic-tac-toe.
I mean, I also just feel like it's a like his shows were interesting back in the day when he was first becoming popular, because it was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but very quickly it turned into like, all right, I'm fucking tired of this douche now.
You're a gothic David Blaine, that's all you are.
Actually, I might be thinking of David Blaine.
What's TTYL mean?
Talk to you later.
I'm not hip to kids.
It's okay. No one blames you.
I say that like Nat's like 4 years younger than me. We're the same age.
I mean, I definitely feel older than I am.
You're like in your 30s, right?
I turned 30 this year.
So technically I'm right.
I mean, I don't have to be happy about that.
I'm 30 next year.
But like, I unironically just have moments where I'm like, what the fuck are these little shits saying on the internet? I don't understand any of this slang. Like, unironically, and I'm just like, god damn it, I'm fucking old. Like, I'm in that weird middle ground of like, I don't understand the new slang terms and shit, but I still like, I don't know, like, I don't.
Kids are more confident these days. Back in my day, Back in my day, back in our day, like we would be nervous. We would be like really like reaching inside of us, just going. Like, I want to ask her. I want to ask her. Should I get my friend to do it? Should I write her a song? Should I like send a message to her? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Fucking kids
okay.
these days,
Okay,
they just go.
I feel like that wasn't an issue for everybody, even in our generation.
Oh fuck! It was me then.
No, like,
Am I just that pathetic?
I mean, that was also me. But, like, I genuinely think that was definitely not, like, an everybody thing. Because there are people throughout fucking time that are just, have the confidence to just nut up and, like, talk to a person, you know?
Literally.
But, like... I see. I did not. But like, okay.
Sorry.
But like, I'm talking more so like, the big one for me where there's like a weird cultural divide generationally is the humor, right?
Oh yeah.
So like, I'll be looking at memes and like I won't understand it, but there'll be people in the comments thinking it's the funniest shit ever.
Like the one meme I didn't get was like moth lamp, and I'm like, what's so funny about a moth to a lamp?
Oh, I kind of get that. Was it like Mothman to the lamp?
I don't know. I just don't like looking at moths. If you're gonna look up moths, I'm looking away.
We're looking up generational memes.
Right. I hate looking at moths. Moths freak me out.
Like, here we go. They're like,
but like. You got to agree, dude. Like, it's not just generational. It's like cultural. Like like there's certain British jokes that Americans won't get.
what the fuck? Like, okay, a prime example of like the Gen Z memery was like, are you familiar with the Juan meme?
Juan, no. I might like, do if you show it.
Like this. This was the entirety of the meme.
What?
And it was just like
why is there a horse on the balcony?
Like it started off as just this, and it just escalated to like an entire genre of meme where it was like animal in weird place, insert vaguely Hispanic name, meme. Like, I saw one where there was just a German Shepherd at the top of a light post and it said Ricardo.
There was a one that I seen that was like an artist making two different memes, like millennial memes and like new memes. He was like, oh, like I'm gonna have this colorful thing with like a silly animal, and he's got like a silly animal name, and it's so cute and it's so funny, right? And they're like, yeah. And it's like really, really bad, like sound that just goes today's memes. And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get like, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this corridor that's got like that's really, really crunchy. It looks really decrepit with these zombies that don't make sense. With text on me and the boys at night looking for beans.
Oh yeah, that whole bit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That cracked me. I was like, me and the boys at 5 a.m. looking for beans.
That is legit. What like, there's an entire arc of memes that is just that. It's so weird. What the fuck is going on here? This is.
Like the adults that at the old timers of these days are like probably looked at us and like we're probably like, why are these kids like why are they getting high? Like why did they find this person called Dog Pack Snoop fun? You know what I mean?
Kinda.
Like it's gonna be a revolving circle, because when the generation that we don't fucking get grow up, They're gonna have a kid. They're gonna have kids, or they're gonna see kids around younger than them, and they're gonna see the shit that they pull up, and then you're gonna have like, and then they're gonna be in the same situation as us. So why the fuck do they watch this shit? Like, this is not funny. I wish it was funny. This is not.
It's gonna be a loop.
Oh, by the way.
Ah,
By the way, you want to hear something really that's gonna make you feel really old?
what?
Kids who are born in 2023 are gonna have the more likelihood to see the year 3000.
That's assuming that our environment survives that long.
As long as I'm dead when it dies, I don't care.
Let's fuck this all up. God damn it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna drop this down to a 2. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. This has been a very interesting stream, conversationally speaking. I gotta say. I was not expecting the twists and turns that we took today.
Oh yeah. Very enlightening.
Like, oh, my brain died. We had like a lengthy conversation about politics and general shit in our lives, and now my brain's just like, well, that's all I got for today. Night night.
Oh, you talk with player if you want.
Huh?
I want you to talk with player if you want. I have a new topic for you if you want.
Okay.
Rachel Zegler and Amber Heard rumored to be blacklisted from Hollywood.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
So
like full on, just like I have no sympathy for Amber Heard or any of her bullshit.
it's not even one thing that she lied in court and got other people to lie for her. It's the fact that she then ended up making a movie on how hard her life was going through it. And it's like,
And like, how about you fuck all the way off?
There's some more fun stories. Apparently, I'm guessing it says Diddy, so I'm guessing P. Diddy.
Diddy? What did Diddy do? What did Diddy did?
Diddy apparently paid Keith D $1 million to take out Tupac.
Really?
Yeah.
Wild. Like, he admitted to it?
I'm just reading like titles on YouTube.
Oh, so it could be like complete hearsay.
Diddy paid $1 million for
Shakur. Tupac Shakur.
Assassination. Gangster Keith D claimed before arrested from rapper's murder. So
There was what the fuck was it? There was something kind of interesting I read recently. It went right out my fucking brain though. I don't know why. My head is just like, you can just hear the wind whistling betwixt my ears right now. Just. I'm gonna go like more of a reddish on this. Yeah. Have it like a cognac or some shit. It's probably safe. I've been doing a lot on this. It occurs to me after the fact that I did a dumb. I should have had these like the wrapping on the neck separated from the rest of the bottle this entire time. Random topic generator. Where is the worst place you've been stuck for a long time?
Britain.
Can we get more specific?
Nope.
Like, for me, I'd say probably the DMV. I don't know if you would have to deal with any shit like that over there.
I don't have a car.
Like, it is like the worst place ever. It takes for fucking ever to get anything done.
I have to take this answer seriously. I'm going to say.
The red would probably be a good color for this. We're gonna go darker with the red. Do like a dark green for the bottle glass.
Like, does it have to be a moment, like a period of time where I got stuck, or can it be like a situation where I was stuck in it, but I quickly got out of it?
Well, it'd have to be a long period of time. I'm pretty sure that was the exact wording of the question.
Technically, I could say this old pub that that served food and dinner. Well, that served food. Because a lot of shitty stuff happened to me while I was there.
Fair.
My dad pushed me on the swings. I fell off and smacked my face on the grass.
Oof.
And then I didn't recognize that my hand was where it was, and my dad fully slammed the taxi car door and jammed my fingers all the way through to the point of the door closing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
My whole day was shit.
Yeah, I bet. Fuck.
My fingers still hurt every time I talk about it. It's like trauma. Oh god, should I? Oh god, no.
I didn't mean to bring back trauma. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't that. I've got a funny joke. I've got like a funny answer, but I don't know if I can say it.
General rule of thumb I've found that works best is if you're not certain that you can or should say it, then probably no.
It's so funny though.
Oh shit, damn it.
Can you at least mute me? Because I really do want to tell you.
Alright. Let me find Discord audio. Alright, go for it. Oh my god.
The hole was dark.
And on that note, we're actually past closing time. I should have ended about 10 minutes ago.
Hey, at least I did you a favor.
What?
At least I did you a favor. At least I didn't say it in the stream.
That's fair. I mean, fuck it. I'm at least gonna get this bottle separated how I want it to be separated before we continue, or before we end.
Gave me just a little bit of luck, yo.
There we go. It's time for battle. Fuck. Weird. Why are you being weird? Stop it. Alright, we're gonna save here, we're gonna do our battle, and then we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna raid out to somebody. Just gonna drop a haste on the party. Pause the music. The chat bot. Full screen. Honor. For glory. On nuggies. What he said. Oh, that's cool.
But guys,
None of our units have died, but I realized that, like, these guys are, like, converting, like, potential ally bots into enemy bots.
sick. Oh, you're dead. I'm the only one victory.
Victory! Hey, huzzah!
After stream, I want to show you something, by the way.
Oh, you gotta be quick, cause I gotta do homework.
Okay. You can still do homework while you're in it. Get distracted.
Alright, go over to Twitch. We're gonna raid Keeman. Keeman Money. Keeman Money? I'm never sure how to pronounce it. I'm bad at pronouncing things. I think we all know this. I'm not...
You spelled dog wrong, so...
Listen here, man. Thank you, folks, for hanging out. Whoever hung out and popped by, I hope you had a good time. Be back on tomorrow doing something, some kind of game. I'm not sure what. Until then, have a lovely rest of your evening. Much love, much appreciation. Yeah, deuces.